Hello? Hello? Alright, I'm back with a different stream. And let's get to that right now. Okay, it's not showing up. Wait, what? Okay. Sure. Okay, so this is mainly just for me to force myself to be productive, you know, things like that. I'm trying to wait. Actually, for this, I wonder if I can set the settings so that I can. No, I gotta stop streaming to do that. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine enough. Okay, so as I was saying, this is mainly a stream for me to force myself to be productive and, you know, do actual work. Instead of just watching YouTube videos all day. Which is really fun, but you know, I gotta live a life and not goof around. So, this is a story that I've been working on basically this whole year. Yeah. I have it's a story for a video game that I want to make. And I've already done like sort of a rough draft design doc. If I could get it to open up. But yeah. So let's see. I don't really mind if there's no one watching, honestly. Like I said, it's mainly for me to work. So this is a working stream. But if you really want to know, for anybody that's watching in the VODs, let me give you an introduction to at least the background or the story. Shoot, wait, where? How do I explain this as a story? Okay, well, what I have written here in the design doc is just literally like showing off like a summary of the story, but I guess I'll summarize it here. So we have two main characters. Currently, I don't have their names. I don't. But we have Rezi and Trav. Rezi is short for resident, and Trav is short for traveler. Yeah, creative, I know, it's amazing. But so Trav is they're both female characters, by the way. So Trav is a wandering traveler, and actually, wait, let me just intro Sunday morning. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so it's set around 1 week and a day or two after. So like 8 to 9 days, right? Got comment Sundays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am bad at counting. Okay, so there are 11 days. 11 days. God. So the story takes place within 11 days. Starting intro Sunday morning, Trav arrives at the village that Rezi is a resident of. God, these names. I'm gonna change these names one day. Anyway, so you know, basic stuff. New kid in town, literally. Doesn't know anything. Waiting for another character that's supposed to be arriving within 11 days. So she basically has the whole week to, you know, do anything. And that's where Rezi comes in. Rezi is a villager of the village. Wow, what a way to describe it. And she takes it upon herself to, you know, introduce Trav to the village, the people, you know, make her feel welcome. Because she's not gonna be staying there for long. And so Reggie wants to um Reggie wants to wait wants to make some let's try to make some memories here. So that's the underlining story. The hook, I guess, suppose, is that there's a bit of a mystery going on. Some sort of event is happening in the village during these 11 days, and part of the story is trying to solve that mystery. And the endings you get is based on how much you care about the village and the people. I hope I explained everything well. God, oh man, I'm terrible. This has all been in my head and on the design doc and this Obsidian thing. So I rarely get to actually like explain out loud everything and like the details. But anyway, so let's talk about what I have finished. Okay, so I have Intro Sunday finished. So Intro Sunday finished. Not that. Monday morning to noon. I think I'm still working on Monday night. Right? That is. Hold on, what? Why is Monday there? Wait. Starting Monday morning. Huh. Okay, well that is not right. Monday morning should not be there. Okay. Yeah, I had to make like several changes to the names, you know, and that does leave some awkwardness in the organization. But right now, so I have Intro Sunday, and then starting Monday morning, noon, and currently I'm still working on starting Monday night. And I do have Monday quests done. I got... Okay, so I have 4 quests currently. 2 one-day quests and 2 multi-day long quests. I could add in more later. It's still work in progress, so I can still just add in more. But yeah, that's the progress I made. That location, it's another location one. That's Intro Sunday night. Intro Sunday night. Yeah, Intro Sunday night. Alright, so starting Monday night. Starting Monday night. And not location 2. Alright, so this is where I left off, basically. Hooligan camp. Still trying to figure out what to do in this camp. So, starting Monday night is basically where the mystery starts to, you know, begin. And it begins with a couple of hooligans not being around where they should be. And that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. Everything is good, right? I'm checking the audio. I have to check the audio for a bit, so let me see. Checking. Let's see what happens. Checking. Let's see what happens. Okay, I mean, look, it sounds fine. I know that I got 1 view and 1 like somehow. I don't know how, but sure. Nah, sure, yeah. So let's see. Let's go back to what we started with Night Location 2. Alright, so looking over here, Trav sits on her bed, massaging her aching muscles. So Trav just went through a long day of doing a bunch of quests. Physical labor, not too used to it, the poor little girl. Poor girl. Well, I say little. She's not little. The poor girl is not good at physical exercise. Why did I allow myself to get dragged around like that all day? That's not like me at all. Trav looks out the window. It's the it's the second night here. Normally, I only stick around for 3 to 4 days, but here I am staying for a whole week. In just why is this space? What? In just 2 days, I managed to learn more about these strangers than I have for anybody else. It's strange. Trav walks to the door. That girl, Rezi, still perplexes me to no end. Just what's her deal? Trav is just kinda antisocial. Wait, is that the best way to describe her? She's not antisocial, she's more like she doesn't really interact with people that much. Yeah, that's it. She's not used to people like Rezi that's like energetic, outgoing, assertive. Player action 1, so player gains control of Trav, do all that. So go to Night Locations 2 to progress. So here is part of the game mechanic, the game progression. The gameplay is split into like, so I already said the game is split into like 11 days, and in each of those days is split into 3 sections: morning, noon, night. Morning is where you get to interact with the villagers, get to do quests and stuff. And noon is like exclusively for story development, stuff like that. Nighttime is when you get to take control of Trav and basically progress the mystery aspect. And you're basically just kind of snooping around, just walking around, wandering in the dark, listening in conversation, going to different places, trying to just do anything really. It's nighttime. So Night Location 1, you were you were just snooping around. Trav was snooping around, eavesdropping, heard some funny conversations. And Night Location 2 is, like I said, where the mystery is gonna get started. And that has to do with a bunch of hooligans not being around. So start with you start with guards. So here's a cutscene. Guard 2, you just had to jinx it yesterday, didn't you? Okay, so technically the mystery did start yesterday night with guards talking about how nothing ever happens here, things like that. But you know, one of the guys had to jinx it. Couldn't just be fine with things staying boring, huh? Trav, has something happened? Yesterday, those two were complaining about things being boring. It sounds kind of repetitive there. Let me think about this. About things not happening. That's right. Things not happening. Let's reread that. Has something happened? Yesterday those two were complaining about things not happening. Guard 1. Hey, what do you blame me for? It ain't my fault that those hooligans went up and disappeared. I say all the better that they're gone. They were always causing trouble anyway. Guard 2. I don't mind that they're gone either. But the strangest thing is that they left all this stuff behind. You just don't do that if you're planning on leaving. Maybe they're just going somewhere else for a bit. They'll probably come back tomorrow or whatever, who cares? I care. We have to go and check their camp in the forest tomorrow to see if they're still gone. I won't have to deal with them if they're back is a pain. Oh, suck it up, you big baby. It'll be quick and easy. It'll be a quick and easy inspection. I'll do the talking if you're gonna keep complaining. Trav. Now this is interesting. Some ruffians leaving their stuff behind? I wonder what they have. And here's just Trav just wanting to like get into people's personal business. Guard 1, come on, let's move. We got a patrol over there. The guards move away from the entrance to the part of the forest where the hooligans' camp is. Well, let's see what sort of goodies I can find at the camp. Alright, so hooligan camp. Trav makes her way to the hooligan camp. No one's here, I guess. Trav, no one's here. I guess they haven't returned yet. I hope they don't mind me looking around. Player action. Able to inspect the hooligan camp, receive dialogue, you know, things like that. There's a... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this is like an RPG makers kind of game. So yeah, you walk around, interact with stuff, do story. You know how things go. You've seen RPG maker games. Alright, the player action that I'm reserving that to when I actually like make the action itself in the game. That should help me figure out what to write at the moment. Because writing it here, I don't know, it feels like it's never enough, you know? It's never enough or it's a bit too much at the moment. So I feel like I should just focus on the main core part of the story as I'm writing. Okay, so Trav. Nothing too spectacular. Oh my god, I just realized you're gonna see me spell things wrong so often. It's like, ah boy. I'm really showing my inadequacies to the world right this. Nothing too spectacular, just random things, just basic things. Nothing too spectacular, just basic things, huh? I thought they'd have more... Ooh, wait, let's see, possibly interesting things. How's this wrong? What? Oh, the ass. I thought they had more interesting things. Guess they didn't steal much. Nothing too spectacular, just basic things, huh? But they have more interesting things. I guess they didn't steal much. Shame. Boring. Boring. Let's see, what else could I say? Okay, so nothing overly interesting about the hooligan camp. Just basic things. Tribe doesn't really find it any. Doesn't find anything interesting. The guards did say that. Guards did say that the hooligans left without. The guards did say that the hooligans left without taking any of this stuff. I suppose they didn't want them either. Okay. Nothing too spectacular, just base things, huh? I thought they had more interesting things. I guess they didn't do much. Boring. The guards did say the hooligans left without taking any of the stuff. I suppose they didn't want to take it. Yeah, this doesn't flow as well. It doesn't flow that well. Let me rewrite it. Okay. It doesn't seem to be just basic clothing. There doesn't seem to be anything of note here, just basic clothing and equipment. Strangely though, strangely, the food is still here. The food is still here. I would have thought that, if anything, they would take the food. If they planned on leaving. Wait, let me hear the clacking sound. Okay, well, it's not that clacking. Okay, so should I mention it here? Or should I add a bit like boring, or that Travis not impressed or not interested in what she found, and then I bring up the strange stuff? Let me do that. Not very interesting. But suppose that it's decent. There doesn't seem to be anything of note here, just basic clothing and equipment. Not interesting. Not very interesting. Not very interesting, but I suppose that's to be expected. Oh well. Oh well. It was a nice... oh well, it was a nice little diversion. However, the food is still here. I would have thought that if anything, they would take the food with them if they planned on leaving. with them if they planned on leaving. Okay, so that's good. How did I... just a moment. Crab, inspect. Pile of food? Food. Pile of food. On the table. Table. I mean, I guess they would have a bit of a table there. It was a camp. Yeah, makeshift table. So fresh. Still fresh. Like it was still fresh. Something doesn't sit right. Something doesn't sit right. I wonder if they really did. Still fresh. Something doesn't sit right here. Something doesn't sit right. I wonder if those hooligans really did leave. Okay, I think that should be good. So we're not diving right into the mystery just yet. Just letting things begin, basically. Just planting the seeds for a bit. Yeah, the mystery should begin here, and I know. As Trav leaves, the game camera, the scene, yeah. Scene lingers on the camp a bit. There we go. Trav walks back to the village. As Trav leaves, the scene lingers on the camp for a bit. Oh, I dropped something. Before cutting back to the village. Okay, the thing I dropped rolled pretty far. So that's the hooligan camp. So now back to night location, back to regular stuff. So now brings up the question, should I delve a bit more into it? So we have a tiny bit of stuff regarding the mystery aspect. So I wonder, it depends on how, well, actually no, it doesn't really depend. So, Resolution Monday. Okay. So Resolution Monday, oh yeah, no, Climax Sunday. Yeah, Climax Sunday. Next Sunday basically is the final climax, the climax of the story where, you know, the mystery is solved and the issue is resolved. So that gives me Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to set up the mystery. Because Saturday, the mystery is basically full blown by then. So yeah, it gives me 4 days. So because I only have 4 days, it's probably better if I start things. If I give a bit more details early on, you know. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Wait, hold on. Okay, so now that Trav is thinking, maybe the hooligans didn't leave. Like, they didn't leave because they wanted to, or they planned to. So, let's try to figure that out. And now Trav is gonna go and, like, see if she can dig up some information around the village. Okay, yeah, we could go with that. But who though? Who would have any information regarding a bunch of hooligans? We already talked to the guards. Oh, well no, we already had the guards up there. Wait, the leaders? That's right. They could be discussing something. So let's see. What did I have for leaders in our location 1? Town center, guards. Okay, so elders. Okay. Copy that. Now, elders. Alright, there we go. Alright, formatting's done. Now I just figure out what to write. Okay, so elders. Just in application 1, it was mainly just cutscenes. Okay. Let's think about this. So Travis definitely gonna be snooping around, listening in on conversation. Oh, and I guess after the hooligan camp thing, it's not gonna be linear anymore. Like, you can basically just go to any location and snoop, basically. So yeah, this doesn't have to be linear anymore, so that gives me more options to do. So let's try this. what place would the elders be in? The town hall? The village hall? Village, uh, I'm gonna call it the village hall, because I don't know what other way to describe it. That doesn't sound too modern and is in a town. Village. Right at the village hall. Yeah. Oh, seeing how the lights were still on. Lights were still on, is that? Would you describe it like that? I think it's more like the lanterns. The lantern lights were still on. But we're still lit. Drive around at the village hall, seeing how the... Yeah, that sounds weird. Drive arrived at the village hall. The lantern lights were still lit, and she could hear elders speaking to each other. She listens in. Okay, so now, what will they say? What are they gonna say? Elder 1. I've heard report of the hooligan no longer camp anymore. Is that true? I've heard reports of the hooligans no longer being at the camp anymore. Camp anymore? Did I put a question mark there? Yeah, sure. Is that true? Elder 2. Or now, it appears to be. For now, it appears to be so. They disappeared. Early. For now, it appears to be so. The guards have reported that they disappeared. That the hooligans, the guards have reported that those hooligans disappeared early yesterday morning. Yeah. Early yesterday morning? Wait, so this is Monday morning. Early yesterday morning was intro Sunday night. Wait, early this morning. Early this morning. Early this morning and have not returned yet. Then what is the issue? Elder 1. And what is the issue? Why do we... Why do you... About the beyond? I mean, let me check. Let me check if I'm using that word right. Low-ranking worker. That is not a good definition for way to describe hooligans. Let me try hooligans. Thugs fine. Those thugs. Then what is the issue? Why do we care about those thugs? If they're gone, that's good. If they're gone, then that's good enough. Good. Then what is the issue? Why do we care about those thugs? If they're gone, then that's good. And then Elder 3 chimes in, if I could get that. Elder 3. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But isn't normal. At least it's not logical. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this isn't normal. At least it's not logical. All their belongings are still... All their belongings are still at the camp, and the report states that even a fresh pile of food just left about. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this isn't normal. At least, it's not logical. All their belongings are still at the camp, and the report states that even a fresh pile of food was just left about. For them, they would not do that. They would not do such thing. Not them. Not them. Notification 1, let's see. Guess I didn't specify which order, okay. Elder 2. I wish to not. Especially. I wish to not overthink these matters. It could very well be. Wish to not overthink these matters. could very well be that they left for some sort of trip. Will return eventually. I wish not overthink these matters. It could very well be that they left. That's some sort of trip and will return eventually. Eventually, let's see. Oh. Elder 1. I hope not. I hope not, whatever the case may be. Having them gone? Having them gone... I hope not. Whatever the case may be, having them gone is great. Is wonderful enough. Having them gone is another issue of power, but... having them gone is one less deal with. I hope not. Whatever the case may be, having them gone is one less issue for us to deal with. Okay, I think this should be good enough. Yeah, good enough to set up the mystery for this day, for Monday night at least. Okay, so that's that. Hooligan guards, hooligan camp elders. Now for like just some other things, whatever other things. Trying to figure it out. Shoot, what can you do? Well, actually, since this is no longer necessary for like story progression, like whatever happens after this, I could just leave it here and then come back later to add more stuff to it. So yeah, we could go to starting Monday, go back to starting Monday night, finish it, and then we'll be done with Monday, starting Monday in general. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so after doing all of that snooping around, Trav returns to the inn. Trav makes her way back to the inn. And yours. Okay. Copy that. Some interesting developments are. Some interesting developments are happening. I did not expect that. Some interesting developments are happening. I did not expect that. Some ruffians. Ruffians. Some ruffians have disappeared unexpectedly. And without a trace. Neither the guards nor the elders cares that much about some interesting developments are happening. I did not expect that. Some ruffians have disappeared unexpectedly and without a trace. Neither the guards nor the elders seem to care that much about their whereabouts. Must have been some. There must have been some unsavory people. There must have been some unsavory people. Okay, so what else should I say? I guess. Oh well. Oh well. This not much else to think about. Oh well, there's not much else to think about regarding them. So that's that episode. Okay. I think that's good. That should be good. So starting Monday night, we have Night Location 2. Well, we got bits and pieces of the story. The mystery starting to unfold. This is good. I think that. Man, almost an hour. Okay. Either way, well, I think that's good enough for now. Yeah. I'm the one writing. Yeah. I will continue this tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow. I gotta force myself to continue writing anyway, so tomorrow. I'll see you, anybody that's even watching, tomorrow. Alright, I'll see ya.